Okay guys, this is today's find. It's a old tube Harmon Kardon. It's a Ward Series A300 and matching T300X tuner. I picked these up off of, believe it or not, a Craigslist ad, and I just did an even swap for it. I traded for a Bang & Olufsen radio, like one of those radios that hang on the wall. Anyways, these have been out of action for a long time. They hadn't been played in probably 40 years, and we're actually going to power them up and see if they work. I'm actually pretty stoked about this because this is the first tube set that I found in quite some time, and if all goes to plan, they'll fire right up and they're going to sound really sweet. So, I'll give you a little rundown of my system here. I've got my Variac set up, which is right here, all ready to go, with a 120 volt line monitor right there. And I'm actually going to power these up dually at the same time together so they're matched. But it should definitely be interesting to kind of see what goes on here, to see if everything talks right and everything's okay. So we're going to go ahead and throw the switch and see what I get out of it. Not expecting much, but hey, you never know, right? So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and turn down the main light so I can look for the tubes to glow. And with that, here we go. Good, approaching up on the voltage now. Right at about 60 volts is where I usually stop. It's about halfway up. No magic smoke or anything funny yet. Everything seems to be okay. So I'll go ahead and continue now. A little bit higher. Power them up nice and slow here. There's 90 volts. Starting to see some lights on the tuner now. Starting to see a couple tubes light up on the amplifier. Just barely starting to glow there. No hum or buzz or smoke yet, which is a good sign. And we'll go ahead and continue all the way up to 115. It's right about there. Right where they're supposed to be. Definitely have some tubes glowing. You can kind of see them in there, coming to life. Got the tuner coming on. And I'll go ahead and shut down the main lights so you can kind of see the tubes glowing here. Everything's glowing nice and soft. I don't see any red plating or anything. No smoke. The tuner's lighting up nice. This should clean up real nice if everything works. Go ahead and approach 120 a bit more cautiously now. So right now it is completely open. The tubes are glowing nice and pretty normal actually. Nothing, no major farts or anything. Nothing, doesn't seem to be pissed off. So definitely a good sign. Now we're going to look for any funny smells or anything, or any smoke or anything that shouldn't be there, anything that's out of character. See here, it's got lots of dust on it. I think hasn't seen any action in a very long time. Getting that nice burning fuzz smell coming off the tubes. I just love that. For whatever reason, I've always thought that was just the coolest thing in the world. Transformer's nice and cool. I'm not going to touch the drum caps to make sure they're okay because they might be open. So. And I got a real nasty bite from one of those ones. But it looks like they're in relatively good health. Aside from the normal fuzz burning off the tube smell, they seem to be okay. The next big test will be hooking a pair of speakers up to them to see how they sound. And I'm definitely pretty stoked about this. This will clean up real nice and it'll be a great addition to my vacuum tube stereo collection, along with my other equipment as well. These are definitely barn find material. And look at that. Look at that dust. Oh yeah. Right at 120. And everything seems healthy. Thank God. Alright. Thanks for watching, and next up we'll be hooking it up and seeing how it all sounds. Alright, cool beans.